Hey guys, my name is Rita and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Cosmic Come-Up collection by SheGlam. I am aware of the SheGlam / Shein controversy and I don't really buy that much makeup from SheGlam, but I thought that this collection was really interesting because it was about aliens. And I feel like in the makeup industry, as it stands, we don't really have that much innovative makeup, which is something that I really appreciate. This is like the third siren today since I've started filming this video. SheGlam's collections are innovative, and I did a quick Google search and I found that SheGlam is produced in various other labs that we know that produce most of the brands that we use and love. And so for that reason, I'm excited to try this because, I don't know, I want makeup to be fun. Makeup for me is therapy and it's very fun and it's a passion I'm very much in love with. So, but I did just want to leave this disclaimer because I know that some people are against it, and that's totally okay if you don't want to watch it. Hopefully you will the next video. Without further ado, let's talk a little bit about this. So this collection cost me 33.99 euros because I'm in Europe. I actually had an app discount, a Shein app discount, so it ended up being around 30.59 euros. You got a little bit of a savings there. They always have those types of codes in case you're interested. Now the box itself is actually kind of cute. It's got like a tag. I bought a collection from them once that also had a tag and I thought it was really cute because it adds like a little bit of a personal touch and it kind of feels as though like you're unboxing like a travel bag, because it also has like this little cord here that you're supposed to be able to carry around, which I wouldn't, but I think it's a nice touch. I love the color of this. Green is not my favorite, but I actually really like lime green. Like this pastel green too is really cute, and hence why I've got the matching hair clips. So in the back, it just basically tells us everything that's inside. And the ingredients list, all of that is described in here. Now, when you open it up, this is what it looks like inside. Oh my god, I'm not in frame, but you can see it, right? You can definitely see it better like this. A lot of things, and it's got a compartment down here that I'm also going to show you later. Okay, so first of all, we do have to address these, because what the hell are these? I actually made my boyfriend put them on when he was here last time and he looked so ridiculous and I was dying, but I have not tried them on. So I have no idea how they will look on me, but I imagine it's gonna be ridiculous, so let's try them, shall we? I have no words. No words. I mean, I think these are my favorite glasses of all time. I'm gonna start wearing them outside and I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna bother me with these on. Hey, it matches my hair clips, so it's fine. It's good. We're having a matching moment. So this is the palette. It's got like an abduction type of theme, which I found hilarious. I'm not really like an alien lover. I don't know much about aliens besides like Area 51 and all the stuff that most people know about, but I thought like this is hilarious. I have no idea what the shopping cart is for, but it's innovative. I do appreciate the packaging design because I've never seen anything like it. And it opens, oh, it opens like this. Like it doesn't really stay in place, as you can see, but it's still a cute, like kind of weird design that I've never seen anything like that. And the colors inside, I have to stop spinning this. As I was saying, the colors inside look nice, and I do. Green is not my favorite color. I much appreciate the blues and the purples on here, but I will use green because green is the color that represents the aliens, And I do think that green looks good on me, even though it's not a color that I like personally. It has 6 greens, 6 mattes, and I think it's a good assortment of colors. You've got some transitions, the purples, the greens. Some of these are duochrome, but you probably cannot tell like this. It's a really pretty palette. Over here we've got what is possibly the cutest item in this whole collection, which is like an alien makeup sponge. Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just like, look at it. It's so freaking squishy. Hey little buddy. How you doing? It's so cute. We'll see how it works when it gets wet, but for now, like, it feels like a standard good sponge, so I have high hopes for this. Look at this little thing. Oh my gosh. This is just so cute. Things like these just make me really happy. It's different, it's fun, super inexpensive too. This is the Lunar Glow highlighter, and I don't know if you can tell. It's white, but it's kind of showing up blue on camera because it's got a blue shift, which I cannot see right now, but you definitely can. Hopefully in the swatches you'll be able to see it better. Okay, I had to pick up the box again and show you what's inside underneath the palette, because look at this. All the eye pencils and the little lipsticks are here, and they are just so... Look at these things, they're tiny. So these are the 4 eyeliners that come in the collection. They don't really have names, but you can see that this one is a purple, a black, a white, and a green. They also have like these little alien rubber thingies around them, but it's just rubber and you can like take it off just like this. Also, I don't know if these are glow in the dark. They're like green iridescent, the tubes of them. So I would be interested to see if these actually glow in the dark, because that would be really cool. So here, oh my gosh, in my hand are all the little lipsticks. And let me tell you, when I say that this is the smallest lipstick I've ever had in my life, I'm not kidding. I think the only smaller lipsticks than these are those little pills by Winky Lux. Because like, this is ridiculous. Like, they can all fit in the palm of my hand. Here's a close-up of them. They're like little stars, and they are just so tiny. I do have to say, because I have so many lipsticks, it does not bother me that they're really tiny, because I'm probably not going to get through them either. Anyway, I will be swatching all of these out for you before the try-on so that you can see all the colors on my lips. And after that, we're gonna do a look with all of this. So first up, we've got this brownie nude one. Again, it does not have a name. It might have it in their page, but in the box there's absolutely no name to this. So I apologize that I cannot give you names, but this is a brownie nude, and it's really creamy. It's like a gloss formula, and it was really easy to apply. It was opaque from the start. I like it. This next one is a matte, and it was also really easy to apply. The only thing that I have to say about this is that it kind of tugged a little bit at my lips, but maybe with a little bit of lip balm it would have glided better. This next one is almost the same as this previous one that we just swatched. The difference being that this is actually cooler and a gloss. And this is how it looks like again. We're moving on to the darker ones now, and this is the bright pink one. This is the dark berry, and I apologize for my application. I'm rushing it. This is how it looks like. This is a dark brown in a gloss formula, and as you can see, it's not that pigmented. My lips are quite streaky, but I think that it could be corrected with a lip liner. Now this color I also really love. It's kind of like a very, very, very dark purple, and it's also quite streaky, but again, I think that the lip liner would solve it. So guys, as you saw in the last clip, this just literally broke the second I put it against my lips. I was not expecting that, and I wasn't expecting it, and I'm actually really disappointed because although I don't really like the color green, I love green lipstick. I don't know the logic behind that. Probably there isn't any, but I do love how green lipstick looks on me. Unfortunately, I was not able to apply it correctly because it kept breaking as I was trying to apply it again, and I'm hoping that I can fix it by just melting it a little bit and then just letting it set, but kind of disappointed about this. So there you have it. Those were all the swatches, and now let's move on to the try-on. And we're back. Hey guys, it's actually the next day. Don't be fooled by the clothing I'm wearing that's the same, the hair and the hair clips. My camera just ran out of battery yesterday, and I just decided to stop filming because it was gonna take like hours to charge, and I started filming when it was 10 at night, which I'm also doing today. So let's just pretend nothing changed, because for you it hasn't. I've wet the sponge. It actually grew like 3 times its size. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually much bigger now, and it's a lot squishier. I'm gonna be priming, and I'm gonna be using my favorite foundation at the moment, which is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. It's a long name, but I really like it. Oh, right, before I forgot, like I actually lost a nail. These are press-ons, so they're not like actual nails, but I just don't have the glue to re-glue this one. So we're just gonna like ignore this for now. Also, I'm using this gigantic mirror instead of an actual handheld mirror because I just don't have one yet. It was supposed to arrive today. It didn't, so we're stuck with this one, but it's big, like it's a relatively big one. I bought it on AliExpress. Yeah, so like I suspected, it did my foundation pretty quickly. It was easy to apply, and it didn't leave any streaks on my skin, so I'm happy about it. We'll see how it works with the concealer. Yeah, so again, it applied the concealer quite well. The only thing I do have to point out is that it was hard to put this on my inner corners because of the shape of the sponge. Like, it's super big and it does not have a corner. It was hard, but we got there. Alright, I've just finished my foundation, my concealer, and my bronzer. And we're now moving on to the shadows. Like I said earlier, I think I'm gonna be doing something with the greens with maybe a little mix of purple. Also, where I live, it's still extremely hot, which I'm not happy about because I'm a winter girl. And it's October and it should be cold and it's not. So, kind of disappointed, but it is what it is. If you see me sweating, that's why. This palette is so awkward to hold, but I'm gonna start with the transition over here. Now I'm gonna use the dark green, placing it a little bit under the transition shade, and I'm gonna try to angle it in a V shape. This green is actually super pigmented, which, by the way, I found out yesterday because I did my swatches and it would not come out. Also, the liners is the same thing. Like, this is after me trying to wash it once. My arms are all covered. The lipsticks are also still here from yesterday, and I did try to wash it multiple times. So this makeup just does not budge. The smaller brush, I'm gonna try to use the black on my very inner corner, just to add some dimension. Does anyone else make weird faces when they're doing their eyeshadow, or is it just me? To blend out the dark green, I'm gonna try to use a little bit of this pastel green over here. Guys, I'm sorry, but I was sweating everywhere and I really had to turn on my AC. So if you hear some extra noise, that's why. I'm not too sure why, but the black on this eye isn't blending that well. I'm using this shade over here for my lid, and I'm gonna be using my finger. This shade is so pretty. It's mainly just sparkles. It doesn't have much of a base to it, but honestly, it is so pretty. This shimmer just really makes me happy. Moving on to the bottom lid, I'm gonna be using the dark green again. I brought it really down because I wanted it to be really exaggerated, and now with a smaller brush, I'm gonna use the pastel green. I'm doing the same to the other eye. This is the greenest I've ever looked. I finished my eyes, added some eyeliner and mascara, and now we're gonna move on to the highlighter. I'm also going to add some of it on my inner corners and on my brow bone. For the eyeliner, I'm gonna be using the purple one, like this. And lastly, for my lips, I'm gonna be using the purpley one. And here's the finished look. Alright guys, so final thoughts. The sponge was really good. It was really easy to apply. I really like how big it got, and I'm gonna continue to use it. The palette was really good. The mattes blended really well and they weren't patchy at all, even the green. I had that little issue where the black just stuck to the skin, but that was probably because I was sweating, so I cannot blame it for it. All of the shades I used were good. The shimmer was really beautiful. I love glittery shimmers, so I'm very happy with this palette and I'm gonna use it more often for sure. In regards to the liner, I only used the purple one, but it applied really smoothly and I just know it's gonna last because again, this is still here. So lastly, for the lipsticks, I mean, the color payoff is good, the mattes are good, the glosses are good. The only problem that I have with them is that they're so small that the application is really hard and then they just break so easily. Especially the green one, which I'm still upset about. But I will use them again, yeah. All of this was worth it and I didn't pay that much for it. So all in all, it was a good collection and I'm really happy with it, and I will keep an eye out for their future collections. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I know I'm just starting out and this is my very first video and I'm gonna try to improve. So any suggestions you may have, feel free to let me know. If you like this type of videos and would like to see more of these from me in the future, please subscribe because I would love to have you. Thank you so much for joining and I'll see you next time. Bye!